Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a pickle pile reading about your first date with the one. This is a general pick a pile reading. Readings are timeless, timestamps are in the pinned comments, and decks are in the description box. There's also a link to my link tree so you can find me all over the internet. And then there are links to Etsy for this exact reading. I also want to say thank you to my new subscribers and to the people who are getting Etsy readings. Oops. And I also wanted to do the shout out card. And the shout out card is for Nancy. Nancy, you are awesome. I love how much you are always interacting. You're really supportive, and I really, really appreciate you. So for this, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone who's in charge. It's also about um, like travel and changing in lifestyle. So you may see that there are things that are changing in your life right now. I feel like this picture is something that um, shows that maybe you're exploring some of your sexuality or you're exploring new things. You're kind of got people who are watching here in the doorway. Don't worry about those people. As you can tell, she's really enjoying what she's doing. He's kind of got his thing going on. So there might be people in your life that you're worried about, like maybe judging you or not understanding what you're doing, and just disregard them and enjoy your life. So that was the shout out reading for Nancy. And if you want to have a shout out, be the first person to comment on a video. It doesn't happen necessarily on the next video. You'll have to have a little patience because I do pre-record. So this list is kind of getting set up as the videos come in. So this is a new thing, so I will see how it goes. So it might be discontinued if it doesn't work out. But I wanted to kind of give you guys an opportunity to interact. And then also I will try to say your name, but if I can't pronounce it, I'll make a little sign. And then we have the what's in the box. This is for intuition. If it is not your information, don't try to force it. This is a channel of intuition because I do pick a piles. It means that the specific information for you may not be available. Maybe your situation is so unique it doesn't show up in a general pile. So you would need to get a general reading to get that information. Excuse me, a custom reading to get that information. So today we have the heart, the silver person, and the gem. And we are going to go ahead and get started with the people who chose the gem. So what I did for this reading, we have a starseed card because I really love these cards. We have, will they, oh, I'm sorry, I'm using the pendulum for the first question, which is, will they ask you out? We have your energy, their energy. We have a thing that you might hear them say. And then we have the next tarot card is going to be something to keep in mind, and then a message about the date. So we'll kind of do those as we go along. So let's start here. Will the person ask them to go on a date? And I'm shuffling the oracles of yes or no, because if it lands on the yellow one, which is ask a friend, then I pull a card. So the question is, will they ask you to, oh, see, there we go. So the answer that came out was yes, surely. Proceeding down the path is highly recommended for you. So it shows that when you meet this person and you're ready to start dating them, that they will ask you. So that's a good thing. That's an indication when things get started. So then your energy when you guys meet and you're ready for your first date would be speak up, say what you want. That's very interesting because even though this person is going to like kind of make the first move, they're going to ask you to go on a date with them. You're going to want to speak up because it might be something where they say, "Hey, do you want to go on a date?" And you're like, "Yeah, I want to go." And they're like, "Oh, well, what do you want to do?" And you're like, "Oh, well, I don't know." Like make sure that you kind of have an idea of what you would want to do. Daydream about it, enjoy it, because you're going to need to speak up when it comes time for this. So then their energy is wedding party. You and your partner are getting ready for a fantastic wedding party. So it might be that the way that you guys meet is like maybe, you're the maid of honor and that person's the best man, or sorry, Avery's playing with his toys. So you know, when you guys get together and you meet, it's going to be in a situation where there's a wedding either going on, or for some reason that's what this person is going to be energetically feeling when they meet you. So then something they might say when you guys meet is, I want to see if we like spanking. Wow. So that's why you're going to need to speak up, because they're going to be incredibly forward. So it might be something that ends up being really kinky just right off the bat. They're like, it's like, you know, that's like movie level where you meet and it's a meet cute, and then you're like, yeah, let's try it. You know, you get going in a different direction. So then the thing to keep in mind is showing up as the stars. And the stars are about inner clarity. So even though that this person will come along and, you know, they're going to ask you and they're going to, you know, have this energy that's going to be really wild. I feel like this is going to be a crazy story right here. A wedding party and spanking? What's going on? So I would love to hear about how this whole situation works out. So then, but when you meet, you're going to have that clarity. You're just going to know that this is the thing that you're supposed to do. And then another message about the date is that it comes up as the reverse Ace of Pentacles, which is about stressing about money. So there's going to be some really interesting ways that this meeting takes place, because, you know, part of the thing that's going to be going on or about the date is, oh, stressing about money. You are going to be stressing about if they're going to pay since they asked you first. So speak up, ask those questions. You know, are we going Dutch? How do you want to handle this? What's going on? My rule of thumb is I never go anywhere without having money to pay for myself. So if a guy asks me and he's like, hey, you want to go for a drink? So I'm like, sure, but I always have the money. Now, granted, a lot of times they just end up paying, but I feel like it says a lot when you can take your wallet out and just be like, I don't need to have you pay for everything. So I have never gone out with somebody that I didn't have money to pay for, at least myself. Because I feel like if they're asking, then yeah, there's going to be an expectation that they at least would pay for you. But if they don't, have the money ready. So that's kind of a message about the date. When people ask you to go out, make sure you have money. And then the Starseed card shows as fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions are coming to fruition. So then let's pull it. So we had these cards just fall right out. If I want like to see if we like spanking, looks like we have two groups because two cards fell. So we have the King of Cups and we have the reverse Three of Pentacles. So the reverse Three of Pentacles is about things being like there's no teamwork, you're not working together. And then the King of Cups, he's a great father, and there's tolerance and there's empathy. So for some of you, this ends up being a huge connection, a life connection, a soulmate, a partner. And then for some of you, this ends up being like a crazy fling and you have a great time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it does not begin a like soulmate lifelong connection. They want to know if you like spanking because they want to do kinky stuff with you for now. And then some of you are going to find your life partner and it's going to be this huge story. I'm really excited about hearing what it is. So if you guys need further information, you can get this exact reading on Etsy. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And then don't forget to go to the end of the video to find out what is in the box. All right, so this is for group number 2, the people who chose the silver person. We're going to use the pendulum for question number 1, which is, will they ask you out on the date? Then we have your energy, their energy, something you could possibly hear them say. And then we have something to keep in mind about the connection, and then a message about the actual date. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the pendulum. And we're asking, will the person ask you out? And then I'm also shuffling the oracles of yes or no, because if it lands on the yellow one, then we will, that's the ask a friend pile. So crazy. So the answer is yes, certainly. Get out of your own way. Your chosen path is your best path. So this person will approach you first. They're going to want to ask you out on the date. So just be ready for that. And then your energy during that time frame will be relaxing. Relaxing with your partner is a perfect way to connect. So you're going to find yourself, you know, you're going to be going on vacations, and you're just going to be in a really relaxed state of mind. And a relaxed state of mind is often the state of allowing. So you're going to be in a place where you're going to allow this person to just kind of flow right into your experience. And it's just really going to line up and connect for you. So then their energy is going to be exploring. Exploring the world together is a fun adventure. Don't stop exploring. So this person is going to come into your life, and you guys are going to want to go on cruises and all different kinds of things. You're going to be exploring and relaxing. You might even meet this person on a cruise. Cruising feels really uh, important to this group of people. So you might even meet this person on a cruise, or maybe one of your friends goes on a cruise and meets a person, but it really has to do with you guys. It's really interesting because the bottom of the pile is the Fool card, which is about a journey. So we have exploring, we have a journey, we have relaxing. Definitely take your time when you meet this person, because they are going to be a really chill person. So something you might hear them say is, you make love songs make sense. So this could be somebody who just really enjoys music, and then once they met you, they were just like, oh, now I understand that sentiment, and I really enjoy it, and I really like it. So then something to keep in mind about the connection is showing up as the reverse page of cups. So the reverse page of cups has a little bit of immaturity and some codependence. There might be a breakup that they've recently experienced when they meet you. So just be aware of their energy and your energy and how things are working out and how they're meshing. But for real though, it really seems like you guys are just going to be really mellow together. So then a message about the date is showing up as the reverse sun, and the reverse sun is about delayed gratification. So this might be something where when you meet this person, it's going to be like, yeah, okay, because this doesn't have like a super sex charged energy to it. So it feels like your first date is really going to be fun. You're really going to have a good time, but because they're going to be going through that recent like breakup, it's going to take a little bit of time for you guys to like really connect. But you will have the understanding of why, and it will make sense to you, and you'll feel very relaxed in the whole situation. So then the Starseed card says, Starseed, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. And I feel like that really connects with this you make love songs make sense. When this person meets you, they're just going to feel a connection to your energy right away, and you're going to feel a connection back, which is awesome. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. And if you have something that is specific and you think that you might need a custom reading, don't forget to follow the link to my Etsy shop. And then don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And don't forget to go to the end of the video to find out what is in the box. All right, so this is for group number 3 that shows the heart. So we're going to use the pendulum for the question of, will they ask you out on a date first? And then we have your romantic energy at the time of the date, their romantic energy at the time of the date, something you might hear them say, and then we have something to keep in mind just about the connection, and then we have a message about the date, and then we have a Starseed Oracle card. So let's go ahead and get started with, will this person ask the watcher out? And I'm shuffling the oracles of yes or no so that we can have a message if it lands on yellow, which is ask a friend. So will this person ask them out? So it says, yes, the world needs you. Don't worry, you are fulfilling your goals. All is well. So yes, this person will ask you out first. Okay, so then your overall romance energy when you meet them will be spontaneity. Doing the unexpected for your partner is greatly appreciated. And really, especially in this reading, the context would be that you would be doing something that was spontaneous when you met this person. So really start looking in your life. What is something that just maybe you're sitting there and you see a commercial or you hear a friend talk and you're like, oh, I've never thought about doing that. I should try it. That's that spontaneous energy that's going to kind of spur you on to this person. So you're just going to be kind of going about your life when you meet them. So really, I feel I need to say stop looking for them, because when you're looking for them, you're not being spontaneous anymore. So if you're just going to start doing things because you like them, that is totally awesome, because then you're going to be in a situation where you're going to meet somebody and you're not going to have to like pretend that you like a thing, because you're there, you like it, it's perfect. So then their romance energy will be universal love. The universe is sending you love that will move you forward into loving relationships. So when you meet this person, they're actually going to be ready for a relationship. And now that's where it's important to be spontaneous, because this person is also going to be following what the universe will, the path that the universe has for them. So they're going to be doing something spontaneous as well. So they're going to be in a really good energy, and they're just going to be ready to be loving with you. You guys definitely are both, like cuddling and eye contact. Like you have some really good connections here. So then something you might hear them say, I smile when I think of spending time with you. And that really, I really sense that whatever you are led to do spontaneously is going to be something that's kind of time consuming, but you're really going to find this person with their universal love, and you guys are just going to click. And this connection is going to be something that keeps you connected for a really long time. And it's going to be great for both of you because you're doing something that you like. So you're going to be having a good time whether that person is there or not, but because they're there, it's going to be even better for you. So then a thing to keep in mind about this connection is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about intuition and trusting yourself. So that's where that spontaneity is going to come in, because you're going to have an idea to do something and you're going to be like, oh no, that's not it. I wouldn't meet someone there. And if you think to yourself, oh, well, I shouldn't go there, I wouldn't meet someone there, then you're not being spontaneous, and you're also not just following your spirit guides and your intuition, because that's when you're going to find this person. I swear to you on everything that is holy that you will not find this relationship while you are looking for it. And I know that it's like, well, how can I stop looking for the thing that I've always wanted? How can I stop looking for the thing that I think is, oh, the thing that I think is going to make me happy? That's where this is important, my friends. Okay, so this person is going to smile when they think of spending time with you, because they are going to be spending time with somebody who is doing what they really want to do. So it's showing up as the reverse Seven of Swords, which is about trying to make things right. So when you meet this person, they're going to be doing something. They're going to be, my sister calls it driving their car. So they're going to be driving their car down a new road, and so will you, because you're being spontaneous. And this person's going to be healing from some things. When you meet them, that's where they're in their universal space of love, because they're really going to be like, yeah, they either went through like a really bad divorce, or maybe their spouse passed away. Something happened in their relationship right before you, and they needed to do a lot of healing. And you'll know intuitively if that person is healed and if that's something you should be going forward with. So that is something to keep in mind. And then a message about the date is showing up as the reverse Nine of Swords. And the reverse Nine of Swords is about recovery and healing and relief. So by the time you meet this person, this right here will all be done. They will have already healed. You're not going to have to heal this person. I really sense that the people in this group, because you do have the High Priestess card and because you do have that intuition, you really do get a lot of people who kind of like just glob onto your energy, and they just are energy vampires, but this person will not be that. They will already be healed when you meet them. So then the Starseed card says, wow, wow, guys, intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Wow, guys, this is a beautiful reading. So keep continuing following your intuition. Maybe you even ended up on this reading because of your intuition, and you're going to start seeing a lot of things, because the universal love that this other person will be in will guide you to that person. So instead of trying to create the map, you're going to follow the map. Oh, some of you kind of understood that. Let me see if we can feel that a little bit more. in your past relationships, when you've met people, there's been a set way that you've always met them. Maybe you always go back to the same website and you're like, well, I've had some successes there. Or maybe you go to the same bar and you're like, well, I've met some nice people there. In this experience that you're going to have right now, it's going to be completely different than anything you have ever done before. If you have done it before, it won't work for you again this time. This person that you're creating, the person that the universe is bringing you to, it is going to be something that you are surrendering to the universe so much that you are stopping telling the story so much that you're basically just opening yourself up to this huge universal loving surprise. So follow your intuition, because your intuition came up twice in this. Came up with your high priestess, and it came up with just straight intuition telling you this is what you need. Excellent. I am really super excited about when you guys meet this person. You're going to have a really good relationship with them because they're going to have a lot of their things already figured out. But if you would like a further information into this, you can go to Etsy and get a personalized reading about this connection. And then don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And now it is time for what is in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? And what is in the box is the little plastic sword. All right, guys, thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I look forward to reading for you again.